Hello everyone, welcome to Napoleonic Wars and an event hosted by the first RGJ. And look at this cannoneering goodness occurring. I can't, why is there nobody catching a lift on the back of that horse? There we go. There we go. It wouldn't be Napoleonic Wars unless there was at least one. Oh God. GFR Dogue. Dear oh dear. Gotta love these guys. Anyway, as you can see, 63 on one side, 56 on the other. United Kingdom versus, of course, those dastardly ostriches. Yes, here they are as we fly past them. Looking lovely. Who is at the front? Colonel James TTT from the 7th KGL, looking very, very resplendent. Look at that fine beard and bonnet with his lads behind him. Fine turnout from the 7th KGL. Fantastic. Who's this like man at the back? Keeps being distracted and he hasn't got any tags on. Oh well, never mind. Oh dear. Let's see what's going on. As here is Mercenary David from the first RGJ. In as the Brits, there's Norlord, and over here we've got some skirmishers, the true Hagman as opposed to the false Hagman. That's you know, something to consider as we fly over to see who is leading. Captain Octavius leading the skirmishers. Fine pipe and sideboards. Oh, Yohimbo is no more. A fine cannon shot coming in from Sir Stefan, bouncing that cannon across the desert floor and into poor Yohimbo. So we move over and get an idea of what's going on over here with a little bit of cavalry fun. Hello, it's Major James Carl from the 12th CR. These fine fellows, don't they look wonderful? Oh, cannonballs flying over the top of them. Okay, let's see what's going on, as there is Christoph. And we'll move around. Captain Silver, no doubt at the rear, he is making sure that the line stays true and organised. Over on this side here, we have the 16th MIG, Lord Commissar Kazar. And there's Cookies and Hubert, Pancake, GGSM Joey, and Lance Corporal Wolfie. Don't they look lovely? Fine fellows. So let's have a look around, see if we can find out what's going on. As there's a light Welsh mercenary here, as you can see. As we are now looking at a stand-up fight occurring between the 7th KGL with the fine Dinkle Twinkle, or the Dinkle Winkle even, sorry, Dinkle Twinkle. My apologies, as Christoph gets taken down. Commanding officer next to Dinkle, he keeps getting out of the way. There he is, there's Lieutenant Colonel, there's Colonel James TTT. And you can see here giving commanding orders. There's his adjutant right next to him. Adjutant Dinkle, no less. Private Dinkle, the Winkle. I wonder if he's got, you know, brothers like Winkle, Dinkle. I don't know, the mind boggles really with a name like that. Anyway, also moving up, you can see the lights here from the Connacht. Sergeant H. Hell, McFly, Campbell, O'Connor, Barrett, and cannonballs. Oh heavens, follow, and there we go, a little bit of a mercenary Welsh with a nice little bit of a teabag there going on as they pass by the recent casualties. And now you can see them moving down on the side of the water just to protect themselves from those nasty cannons. You can see here, oh dear, this is not looking good here. Very nasty things going on. Well, precisely. As the 88th are doing a little bit of a stand-up fight here, and they are supported on their left flank as Dan the Chef goes down. Supported on their left flank by the 7th KGL, and you can see them firing into the enemy. The enemy looks like they are retreating now under the cover of these rocks, dodging left and right. Looks like they've got an ex-horseman there, Dominic Pierce. And here we go, Peter Kilometre. And a few of the riflemen also in there as well. So, let's find out where they're retreating to, because they must be doing something. They are up to something. Something is afoot, ladies and gentlemen, of that we know. as he adjusts his chair so he doesn't fall over and break his neck during the cast, which obviously, you know, on YouTube that would be like, wow, oh my god, somebody broke his neck while doing a cast, millions and millions of views, and at that point it will do me no good whatsoever because I'll be dead. Why is Major Jamie picking on moles underwater, or under the ground I should say? He's molist. Major Jamie confirmed as molist. Not that you see a lot of moles in the desert, to be honest. What would you find in them? Lizards maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's see what's going on. As now you can see them engaging the 7th KGL. Down goes Charles as well. Recruit Charles is no more. Didn't dodge those musket balls. And now they're going up against these fellows. As you can see, oh, he goes in for a quick shot with a musket. And there's stabby goodness on the side of the water. This is going to be nasty for them. The water will run red with blood tonight on the desert. Well, not so much in the desert, it's on the water. But then it's not really a desert if there's water running through. Oh, goodness me. Bodies rolling into the water. The old ragdoll goodness. Oh, my goodness. There's flying Englishmen. Look out. Coming down the cliffs. Run for it, Sidious. Second Lieutenant Sidious is trying to defend himself in a fight in the water. Look at this. Fine work coming in from Sidious. And a fine slice into his stomach. And he sinks to the bottom of the water. Now, over here, the cannoneering goodness. There's Dussel from the 77Y. Gunner Dussel, no less. Who's with him? There's Cannoneer Andrew. Supporting, there is White Knight. And also, there is Norbert from the 1st RGJ. So, and there is Twivisa Shek, another guard, and White. Now what's going on over here? So there's Yakuzaku, and oh goodness, horse crash. That's not good. And there is Colour Sergeant Stevenson. Oh my goodness, they've got a sailor loading for them. Mercenary Joa from the 1st RGJ, and despite being shirtless, is doing a fine job with the loading. Look at this fine miller. Gentleman, muscles flexing, albeit low definition muscles, but muscles nevertheless. Look, there's even a six-pack in there. As we watch the cannon being aimed. Look at this. And away it goes. Oh, and a cannonball comes flying over the top from their enemy. Nasty, nasty goings on. Over here, there's Dussel getting involved as well. The guards continue to work as we move over to the 1st RGJ. Scipio moving up with Fire Bullet on his right, Major Jamie, and it looks like, oh look at this, coming in here in line from the 1st RGJ. This is, oh, brutal for the 88th. Yet there's Private Charles the 11th. Now Charles the nothing at all, as he's just been stabbed in the chest with a bayonet. Nasty, nasty goings on. So, let us see what is going on over here. Here is the Connacht. Oh dear, McFly. McFly is down. He is no more. And Sergeant HL running off, looking for an opportunity for some cover, which, to be honest, is on a desert. There's not exactly what you would call a huge amount of cover under the circumstances, but we'll gloss over these details. But to be honest, if you've got loads of English men with guns running after you, you'd run as well. So, let's find out what's going on. Full to open from the NR3. I hear engineering works. Here, Mask doing his work. Look at that fine hammering occurring. Guard over on the left-hand side. Salad Esquire. Recruit Salad Esquire. Looks very salady today, with maybe a little touch of tomato. And over here on the right side, there's Richard the 10. Oh, heavens above! Khan Tsunami with a fine kill into multiple members of the 1st RGJ, including their colonel. Oh dear, poor Etherton forgot to duck. So Etherton's head has now been replaced with a cannonball. And you can see here the lights from the Austrian army getting into a lot of trouble. As poor as Aegon there being taken down by skirmishers who are engaging them. And down goes Mercenary Sleepy, killing conscript Hubert from the 16th MIG. So, Mr. Sailing Donut. What a fine name that is. We approve of Sailing Donuts, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's find out what's going on. 11 versus 25. So right now, United Kingdom has the advantage. These guys definitely have the advantage against them. However, they do have extremely large cannons, which they can fire at the enemy. So, who's this? There's Taserden on the cannon. There's Khan Tsunami with a fine kill earlier. There's a random horse being... There's Dogue hiding behind said random horse. And so good defences being laid down by the engineer here. You can see Mask taking down some of the things that he's tried to construct in order to construct new defences that are more enemy facing, so to speak. So he gets his large chopper out. Out comes the spade. And off he digs. Look at that. Fine digging work coming in from Mask. Putting down those earthworks to stop those cannonballs from attacking, from hitting. And now you can see the cannonballs being fired at the approaching enemy. Fortunately for them, they are not a huge line. They are spread out. Mercenary Sleepy and Commissar Kazar. A few of them left. Mostly riflemen and lights you can see here. Octavius moving in. Oh, Scipio did not get out of the way quickly enough. Oh dear, down goes Commissar Kaiser, stood still for too long. And now the attack onto the Austrian cavalry. On the Austrian artillery begins. Oh no, look at that, he's attacking with a Johnson's baby bud. While he's trying to load, look at that fine Johnson's baby bud action going on here, ladies and gentlemen. It'll clean your ears out. And a cannonball out! How did he avoid that? Oh, I don't think he did. So there we go. No, that was in fact Dominic Pearce, who just took an extremely large amount of grape shot to the face, which no doubt has... I mean, he may have wanted a facelift, but I don't think that's the kind of facelift he had in mind. Rifle butt action, ladies and gentlemen. Rifle butt action occurring here from a member of the British Lights. That is Major Jamie in with his butt. And down he goes, stabbed in the butt. As now you can see White Knight from the 77Y looking to try and defend, going after the remaining members of... Oh, down goes the Austrian. Taserden down. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the first round. Welcome back to round number 2. The first round, even, for those of you who speak English, was won by the British. And some rules being reiterated by Lieutenant Colonel Etherton, otherwise known as Catcher of Cannonballs. Anyway, let's see what's going on over here. Major James Carl. Now, CR could be Cuirassiers. I can never pronounce it. It's terrible. It's difficult to say. Or Cuirassiers, or... yeah, I don't know. Oh god, Charlie the Turtle. And we got a reset. And so we are back after a round win by the British. We had to reset the map due to a few technical problems, and now we are in the Austrian spawn. Let us see. Oh my goodness, head banging. There's head banging in the ranks, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Connacht up to their usual. Let's see if we've got a anybody along for the ride in the cannons. Oh, disappointing. Let's see if we got anybody on the other cannons. Oh my god, it's the same. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Never fails. Never fails in Napoleonic Wars, these guys. Absolute bunch of numpties, a lot of them. And that's why I love them. So, aha, look at this. The two-dimensional bird, our old friend, looking down on the battlefield. Flying randomly around, somewhat nonchalantly and with bad pathing. Anyway, let's just move on and find out as these guys... Oh no! Lieutenant Squidders is down already. Whoops-a-daisy. Hacks is being called. Jambo 2000 boob. I nearly said boob, it's Bob. Apologies. Sorry about that, Bob. English Doge Monk. Ah, from the first RGJ. Corporal, no less. Doesn't he look fantastic? Exercising, doing his calisthenics with his fine braiding. Another gentleman over here, Colour Sergeant Stevenson, checking through his spyglass. Spyglassing is occurring, ladies and gentlemen. Epic spyglass action. Don't get anything better on YouTube. The sailor, yes, of course. The sailing, loading his... Yeah, okay, let's not even go anywhere near that one. We were on our way to going downhill very quickly with that line of conversation. But anyway, we'll move swiftly on and forget about it. Mercenary David and the first RGJ moving out. Whoops-a-daisy, technical problems. Anyway, let's see if we can find out what some of those Austrians are up to. Well, there's cannons, there's Pancake, and here are the 88th. As I pause to try and stop sweating, that's the downside with being in a very small flat with 2 computers running. And I can't have a fan on because a fan would create wind noise on the microphone. So I'm kind of dissolving slowly. It's wonderful. Anyway, all part of the fun, ladies and gentlemen, all part of the fun. As now you can see cavalry getting involved, making their way across the desert. Now, the trouble is with that is they do kick up a reasonable amount of dust and they will announce their arrival if they can get into a good position, if they can actually time it just right. You can see them now wheeling away as the enemy cavalry has moved, possibly to intercept them, or at least force them back in the opposite direction. The 12th QDG. Oh, cannonballs coming in from Yakuzaku onto the 88th. Let's see if we can lock in on the 88th, find out where they are. Oh, here's the first. Oh, correction. Captain Silver is no more. Intercepted by that cannonball. And now let's see here who is over here. Looks like a collection of the fine Austrian army. It's the 7th KGL. There's Colonel James TTT. Checking through spyglass. Nearby the flag, it's, of course, Dinkle-Winkle. Private Dinkle-Winkle. Holding the flag with honour and pride. Oh, skirmishers run towards them. Oh dear, Charles the 11th dead. And down goes Flirts. Or sorry, Murray's. Sorry, Murray's. So, oh, down goes Mr. Stefan. Oh my goodness! Oh, look at this, look at this. This is hot and very sexy cavalry on artillery action right now here in Napoleonic Wars, as you can see. Cavalry came in and got bloodied somewhat significantly. Except for that one. He's kind of got bored. He lost his friend. But, more to the point, the artillery of the Austrian army survived. Hello. Spooky. Defending. Sod Sebastian. Now you can see here what they are defending against. Oh, look at this. Potential for ambush, ladies and gentlemen. This could be very nasty by the members. There we go, the 7th. Oh, one goes down. Octavius gets murdered. Oh, that could be very brutal. Are they going to be able to do it? Line up against skirmishers. Line will always have the advantage. We'll just have to wait and see what happens as there we go. James TTT takes down one of the enemy. Now they're pulling back. Oh, down goes the flag holder. And another kill into Colonel Sharp. And mercenary teabags and mighty Lochnar from the first RGJ. Very, very nasty. They've killed the commanding officer. Now they move back to the ambush position. Come up and a lovely kill. Fantastic ambush job here done by the 7th KGL. Absolutely brutal murdering up against the first RGJ and their rifle skirmishers. And now they're getting onto a fight in the bank of the river. And you can see Captain Max being finished off. Down goes Caffod. Mercenary David is no more. No more mercenarying for him. Recruit Charles also murdered as well. And you can see here. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Atomic Chicken has been slain for firing in the charge. Rules. Rules, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. There's cavalry. Look out. The cavalry are here. Look at these fine fellows. Crike Schweitzer. Swan Taylor. See, literally, no sooner are they here than they've gone again. Like buses. Ridiculous. Very quick. They ride in, stab a few people, and then ride out. Okay, buses don't stab people, but I'm talking about the general appearance, the in and the out, and yeah, I think you kind of get the general gist. Oh no, Sleepy! No, we lost Sleepy. Sleepy is very, very sleepy now, as you can see. Oh dear. I don't hear snoring. Okay. Anyway, let's move on and find out what's going on over here. As Gov Pancake is getting involved. We're in here with... Oh, down goes Joey. No more. Another kill into Gov Pancake and a final member of the British forces killed by the 12th QDJ with Lieutenant Colonel of Horse, James Dean. I wonder if that's a Porsche horse. You've got to be careful not to wrap it around the tree if he is. Anyway, the flag holder has lost his hoss. Swan Taylor has lost hoss. Madam Swan Taylor, no less. So he's going to leave the flag there and try and... Oh dear, Tsunami's just killed Vault Lieutenant Thompson. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh dear me. Technical problems were experienced, ladies and gentlemen, by which somebody intercepted a cannonball with his face. Ahoy, sailor! And looking through the spyglass there, of course, Colour Sergeant Stevenson. Or he might be Cannoneer, Soldat, or Soldier. I don't know, it's difficult to tell, really. Either way, the man has a spyglass and a fine moustache, so he must be a man of authority with a moustache like that. Eh. Anyway, let us find out what's... Oh, cannons! Cannons come bouncing past. Hello. As you can see here, the cannons bouncing. I'm surprised engineers haven't put more earthworks down this side, but they have put earthworks to intercept... Oh dear me. And Yakuzaku has decided to have a lie down. And a very painful lie down at that. There's Yaku. Poor Yaku. He is no more. So close to his cannon, he's literally attached to it. More engineering work is occurring in the background. Dan the chef, along with English Dogue Monk. Fine workings. As there, of course, Lieutenant Charlie the Turtle, Mr. Turtle himself, working together with his cannoneers Ziggs and Andrew, and Doosel defending on this occasion. So Charles, as he knocks the microphone, sorry, my bad, watching... Oh, did you see that? Shot just came over the top of their head, or at least I think it was a shot. It may have been a graphical glitch, I'm not sure. So Charlie now watching. Waiting. And we'll move on. Here is Recruit Foxes. Charging up. Oh, did you see that? Oh no, there goes Foxes and G-Man as well as no more. Captain Edwards murdered horribly. Out comes the sailor. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's probably a bad choice of words, but never mind. Oh my god! There's bagpipes. Skywalker in there. Cannoneer Skywalker from the 77. What? Oh my goodness, bagpipe action! Hot bagpipe action going on here in Napoleonic Wars. And fine stabbing until Bagpiper Skywalker is barged to the floor. No more bagpiping for that man. Don't even know what he's doing. So, Midgarder is murdered. And we're looking at 16 and 8. So right now... Oh, James Deans has just crashed his horse. He's dead. And Salad Esquire here. Followed up with Spooky and Sod Sebastian. So, let's see if we can find out what's going on as we move up onto the hill full of craters as Cadet Viper has just been murdered. Oh dear. And after much prevarication around the bush, we return after a map change. Oh, it's the sailor again. Who's leading? There's Mercenary Joa on the Clippity-Clop, dragging the cannon into position. Huzzah indeed. Fantastic, look at that. Right, get back in line, you buggers. Get back in line, you sods.
God save the king!
Now,
God save
Lord Commissar Kaiser, or Kaiser. Random horse. Hello, random horse. See, look, don't run away. There's no need to run away. We won't hurt you. They'll probably stab random horse on the way past, actually, knowing that lot. Anyway, let's find out what's going on. Salad Esquire. Recruit. Engineering work being done, no doubt, by Mask. Defences. Oh, like cavalry moving in quickly. James Carl taken down. RFM Jamie. Oh, look at that. Oh, brutal attack here by the British cavalry. They've gone after the Austrian artillery very quickly indeed. And that's nasty. Look at this. Brutal goings on around the Austrian artillery. Defenders like Mr. Salad Esquire. Oh, fine stab, sir, Mr. Esquire. Fine stab into Willfowl. And down goes another one, and it looks like the Austrian cavalry came in to assist as the only member of the cavalry remaining. Now cheesing it in the opposite direction. Oh, a slice across the back into Hermie from the 12th. Look at that, they're going in. And down he goes. The horse is down. He's been dropped onto the floor. He's about to get diddled by many horses. Not good. And finally bonked on the head there by Ewan Smith, I should say. Fine horn work, ladies and gentlemen. I'm impressed the fact that she can actually horn and have a stogie in her mouth at the same time. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a talented girl. So, and she's riding a horse as well, and not getting shot. I mean, multi-talented girl. Anyway, let's see what's going on as we move over to Cadet Twat. Fine name, sir, fine name. Tradition of many twats. So, let's see what we can find out. What about this line moving out? Could it be the KGJ? We'll have to wait and see. No, it's the RGJ, sorry. The RGJ, Holmes, Proteus, Mercenary David again, Cofford, Mercenary Wall, Norlord, and at the back, Grenadier Deadwolf. Oh, no, correction, right at the back, it's Mercenary Teabags. Look at that, fine mustachio. Apparently, Tavastia Shek is watching the rugby and fighting. Oh dear, look out, it's horses. Oh! Looks like he got barged off his horse. Horse got stabbed very quickly. And these guys defending themselves. As we move on to the British artillery. Dan the Chef defending. Ahoy sailor, Yakuzaku. And here, Dessel is shit. Okay. Conscript Hubert from the 16th MIG. And Invitational Cookies, also from the 16th. So, let's see what's going on. As you can see, cannons there intercepting C. Barrett. Oh, massive stab there into Schweitzer. And over here on the other side, here, the members of Connacht, you can see there's the guy who intercepted the cannonball. He is no more. Or she is no more, I should say, yes. Fine Daisy. Never mind, they've now had to back off slightly. And here is A. O'Connor. Oh, the lovely cool breeze could not have timed better. Breezing in through the window and across my chest. Oh, that's so nice. Do more of that, please, weather. So, you can see through the centre here an encounter with the cavalry that was pretty brutal. So, we move over to the British artillery section. Jura aiming the cannon. Or possibly not. They may have lost some loaders. There's Stevenson on the horse. Looks like they may be trying to possibly move the cannon. Difficult to say. They may try and unlimber it and move it. And I think he just lagged out and died. So he is no more. And let's see. Mighty Lochnar. There's Norbert. Oh, for God's sake. Dan the chef using the horse as cover. Oh, you cheap bugger. But they are being supported by lights. Happy Gremlin. Fine name, sir. Fire Bullet. Sailing Donut. And now moving out to the 16th MIG with Conscript Hubert. Or Hubert. Oh no, Mercenary Teabags has just teabagged the server and left. So, let's see if we can find out what's going on. Aha. Monsieur Turtle himself. Checking through the spyglass, looking for the enemy. Looking for an opportunity. Oh, fine cannon report nearby. And down goes Mercenary Sleepy. You hear those cannonballs, and that's a nice shot coming in from Ziggs. Managing to get a kill onto Jackson Wallace. And defending at the back here, Cadet Viper. And there's Doozle. And so, we wait and see what happens. 8 versus 34. Yeah, I don't think it's very good sign of things for the Austrians, I have to say. Things are not boding well for those Austrians. Sod Sebastian is dead. Murdered horribly by the Sailing Donut. Fear the donuts of war, ladies and gentlemen. And here they are, the Austrian people that are remaining, defending against attack from all directions by the Brits. Mercenary wall. Fine block, sir. Opportunistic stab into Jackson. And the United Kingdom forces win the round. And we return to the final round, ladies and gentlemen, for this evening. By the Austrian spawn. Fine soldier members moving out. Cavalry moving past the camera. And cavalry horn. Oh, look at that. Practicing his stabbing action, always good. Let's see if we can find out what's going on over here. Yep. Yep, there's always one. He's moonwalking. Oh, look at that. He's barged him out. He's barged him out. You see that? Oh, dear. And Diesel is shit in there as well. Oh, such a bunch of numpties, a lot of them. I love it. Who's this riding? That's Mercenary Jorah. Building emplacements. English Doge Monk Corporal. Fine hammering occurring, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at this. Napoleonic Wars calisthenics being done. The warm-up prior to the battle. Don't want to pull a muscle when you're doing that all-important bayonet stabbing. Last thing you want to do is pull a muscle at that crucial moment. There's no Nurofen, there's no heat pads in this general time frame. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Major James Carl from the cavalry taken down very quickly. Let's see if we can find out what's going on as we're looking here at the QDG. The British Cav. Sorry, the Austrian Cav, my apologies. So, Dominic Pierce waiting. Dogue also nearby. Supporting the artillery. There is Mask, engineer extraordinaire of the Austrian army. That fine digging work occurring. Look at that. Fine digging work occurring, and look at that. Oh, look at that. Not only does he create one earthworks, that's double earthworks. Look at that. Blatant Napoleonic Wars engineer action going on here now. Fine stuff. Sir Stefan, Major from the NR3 PMC. Out goes the cannonball through the cloud. Through the cloud. And out the other side. Let's see, who is he shooting at? So we fly over and look at the opposing enemy's artillery section. So, oh, look at this. An attack coming in from the likes of Connacht. Oh, not so many of them as a fine shot from Andrew. Takes them down from the 77Y. And now we follow Hootsmon. There we go. Sidious from the NR2. Or number 2, I should say, from the 7th KGL. And the cannons continue their deadly report and smoke generation. Yakuzaku continuing his work. The defenders from the 1st RGJ doing their best. Colonel Sharp, who unfortunately misplaced his horse earlier. Don't know where it went. He came back and, you know, what can you say? It had no legs and it was up on, you know, bricks. It was just terrible. Grand Theft Horsey. It's a terrible, terrible crime. So let's have a look at the numbers. 13 dead versus 12 dead. So the numbers are pretty equal right now. So it's looking relatively good. As you can see, the 1st RGJ, there's Dan the Chef. Or Miss Dan the Chef. Or Danielle the Chef, maybe? I don't know. But you can also see Baker Riflemen like the True Hagman getting involved. Using those Baker rifles to their best advantage. As we move slowly forward. Look at this. Cavalryman going in. Colonel Sharp getting involved with his fine cavalry sabre. Look at that. And nice blocking coming in there from his opponent. Who is his opponent? It's Volt Enright. Oh, stabbed horribly through the centre by Colonel Sharp. And he's taken a quick hit. And he's getting into some trouble here. Nice block. Looking for a sabre swing. And down goes his enemy, courtesy of his teammate.
God save the king!
Well, precisely. As here is Manuvale, 55, moving to catch up with a nearby line. Mercenary wall. Look at them getting set up. The 1st RGJ. Look, Captain Silver. Major Jamie from the RGJ. The skirmishers moving forward. Colonel Sharp waiting, loading his weapon. As they get ready for the off. Now, sailing donuts. Sailing by. Aha, Dutch mate. Engineering at work. Engineer at work. Mask still. Oh my goodness. Building the defensive fort of Derp. At least it's not as bad as the 77Y Fort Derps. They used to be quite an accomplishment and utterly ridiculous. I'm hearing bagpipes. I swear I'm hearing bagpipes. MIG moving out. There's Dan. There you go, a bit of NR3 calisthenics, warm-ups, ready for the forthcoming battles. There's Sailing Donut. Let's see. And Cruise. Oh, heavens. Looks like we had a multiple horse crash here. Not good. Cannon with Charlie the Turtle. Oh, look at this. Oops-a-daisy. Oh, Andrew, your timing could not have been worse. Running in front of the cannon like that, that was just careless. So Andrew is no more, killed by Charlie the Turtle. And you can see a few forces being murdered from the Austrian army as they push up the cannon hill. Commissar Kaiser from the MIG moving up, going up against the likes of the 1st RGJ and the 77Y. Charlie the Turtle with a fine canister kill there on to multiple members, and down goes Cadet Twat. Cadet Twat is no more. Oh, fine stabbing going on here, look at this. And down goes Sipper. Sipper High, killed by Cadet Viper. So, 14 and 33. Again, Austria are on the back foot. Now, it's possible that most of the Austrian army are here. There seems to be quite a lot, including him. I saw some people over here, I'm sure I did. You know what, I could be mistaken. Anyway, hiding behind this tree. Correction. Tactically taking cover. Not so much him, but some of the others, like this gentleman here. Savage. Staying spread out, waiting for what is the inevitable attack of the British Army, and Mask avoiding the cannon shots, which is good to see. Come on, Mask. Whoops-a-daisy, and in comes Yaku Zaku. And what I like is this game is 4 years old, ladies and gentlemen. 4 years old, and people are still playing it on a regular basis. Fantastic. Just goes to show you the appeal. Imagine the guy who had to record the sound for doing this. Spent all day digging in a sand pit with gravel and all sorts of random shit just to get the right sound. Anyway, we move on to the 88. Captain Edwards defending. Cannons coming in from Taserdon, taking down the 1st RGJ. Colonel Sharp is no more. Oh, goodness me. Joe Himbo gets taken down. Yojimbo. Skywalker bagpiping. Fine bagpipery coming in from Skywalker. Fine slicing following the bagpipery goodness of Skywalker as he's moving in. Oh, it looks like one of his colleagues has just taken a damage. Down goes Sailing Donuts. Mercenary Wall getting involved. And the remaining 11 members. Oh, look out! Oh, no! Oh, dear. A nice cannon shot there onto the RGJ. And the mass murdering begins, ladies and gentlemen, around the Austrian cavalry. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to pay Napoleonic Wars for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. GG to all. Thank you to all the regiments that attended. And we'll see you next time.